Hello, I'm Norman Firth from the UK, and I want to tell you about my reason why, or the reason that I'm in the online business. On top of that, to sort of project forward to October 2020 and tell you where I think I might be at that point. But before I do that, I want to backtrack a little bit, because as you can see, I'm not a spring chicken. I have got a few grey hairs, unlike my friend Michael. But over the years, I've joined a lot of online business programs of one sort or another. Some I've thought that I was doing okay with, but ultimately it hasn't happened for me. Now that might be as much about me as it does about the programs, and that's possibly true. But it wasn't until I teamed up with a young man, who I'll mention later, and I started to get into the realms of engagement online. And I mean real engagement, talking to people through posting and liking and commenting on their posts and getting involved in that whole environment. And I've found myself this last few weeks starting early in the morning and spending several hours doing nothing but that. And you know, this sometimes goes on to 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's as if nothing else exists because I get so wrapped up in it. And the reason why? Well, over the years, as I've said, I've tried many programs without a lot of success. And there have been times when I've doubted myself, and I think I'm not alone in that. But I'll tell you what, joining this online environment, as I've done this last few weeks, it's impossible to doubt yourself, because the whole ambience in there is one of positivity, and the vibe is so strong that you can't help but getting carried away with it. And if I sound a bit excited now, that's because I am. And at 70, it's not often I get excited these days. But it's really been that good. Now, to go back to my reason why, I've got a wonderful, loving wife of 47 years. We have 2 grown-up, middle-aged sons and 7 wonderful grandchildren. One of them, who I'm sorry to say, is not very well at the moment. On top of that, I've got 1 remaining brother and a whole host of nieces and nephews who I think the world of. And my reason why really is to try and improve my life, obviously, and my wife's, but also to contribute to the betterment of the lives of my children, grandchildren, and the wider family. And you can add a few friends to that as well. How do I see things in 2020? Well, I would hope that by that time the wife and I are quite comfortably off, got a bit of money in the bank and so on, and are able to actually positively affect upon our family's future. If I can do that, I'll be happy and contented. And I'm going to tell you now that the main reason that I've got to this stage in my life, and as happy and vibrant as I am, is through a young man called Ross Bodman, who I've known for about 12 months, but really got to know him over the last few weeks. And he's the one that's introduced me to this engagement on Facebook through a Facebook group called Ninja Affiliates. It's done wonders for me in just a short time. I can't believe the change in me, and other people have noted that as well. So, that's my reason why. And if you've got similar needs or ambitions in your life, I couldn't recommend it too highly. Thank you for listening, and God bless.